Looking at these Pokemon and reading their Pokedexes, we can see that they don't really have eyes. Dino's Pokedex talks about it just bumping into objects all of the time and being covered in bruises. This doesn't really seem like a very effective strategy, so what's going on here? What's up everyone, welcome to my channel Geek Ecology, where we talk about your favorite fictional creatures and their biology and their ecology. On this episode we are going back into the Pokemon world to talk about Dino, Zweilous, and Hydreigon. Dino is a small, dark dragon type native to the Unova region. Dinos mostly live in subterranean environments, which are environments underground and usually lack any light at all, such as the extensive cave systems that we often find in the different Pokemon regions. Dino's Pokedex entry says that it constantly bumps into objects, but it's still able to battle and find food on itself just fine. Many real-life animals that live underground, or in caves in complete darkness, have evolved to either have greatly reduced eyesight or simply no eyes at all. To get around this lack of eyesight, many have alternative ways of sensing and navigating their environment, such as bats' echolocation, simply feeling around like moles, or detecting electrical and pressure changes like in cave fish and amphibians. But it doesn't appear that Dino or Zweilous have any of these things going for it, so what gives? Dino may lack regular eyes, but I believe it can still see in its environment by the use of heat-sensing organs, similar to modern-day pit vipers, like rattlesnakes, cottonmouths, and copperheads. These heat-sensing organs are either located here on the Dino, or located near its mouth or nostrils like on these modern-day snakes. This heat vision is incredibly similar to standard vision, except instead of seeing wavelengths on the visible light spectrum, it sees things in the infrared spectrum, because heat radiates off of an object or an organism as infrared energy in these wavelengths. Things with different temperatures are going to emit different infrared wavelength frequencies because as temperature increases, the movement of atoms also increases and more infrared energy is radiated. Organisms with heat-sensing organs are able to pick up these wavelengths. This would be incredibly beneficial to a Pokemon that lives in an extreme dark and evenly heated environment like a cave system. Many prey items would have a body temperature higher than the surrounding environment, and therefore stick out against the cold cave background. Dino and Zweilous are constantly biting at anything that moves because they evolved to live underground, and prey on small subterranean Pokemon that they find like Zubat, Woobat, or Drillbur. Most Pokemon that they are able to see with their infrared heat-sensing pits were likely going to be prey species anyway, so they might as well bite them. If you capture one of these Pokemon and bring it above ground and introduce it to a new environment, it's going to just keep biting anything until it finds a prey. This Pokemon experiences its surroundings like toddlers do by just sticking things in their mouth and seeing which things they can and cannot eat. If prey items ever get too low or they need to disperse to find mates, Dino and Zweilous can evolve into Hydreigon. Hydreigon's ability to fly would allow it to search a wider area for prey or a wider area to find mates. Now you may be asking, how does Hydreigon fly around if it only has heat-sensing organs? This can be answered by looking at Hydreigon's moveset. Hydreigon can learn moves such as Roar and Hyper Voice, suggesting that it has the ability to create really powerful sound waves. Possibly powerful enough to be used for echolocation? Hydreigon's extra heads don't have brains, but they might have sensory organs on them. It appears that they have tongues and functioning mouths, but they might also have ear-like organs and vocal cords able to emit sound waves and pick them back up after bouncing off of their environment. Having 3 separate heads would allow Hydreigon to emit these sounds in 3 different directions and form a complex 3D model of their environment in their brain, and allow Hydreigon to become a nocturnal, heat-seeking, echolocating terror. Let me know what you guys think of this hypothesis in the comments. I'll leave a link to the other places that you can find me down below, and feel free to check out the other videos on Pokemon biology and ecology on my channel. Thanks for watching and happy researching, everyone.